Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Jay with the news. I'm back again with another video. This video takes place in North Carolina. As you guys can see these three idiots up here. These three idiots are in big trouble. So the three idiots went in the convenience store trying to rob the place for beer. While doing that, there was an off-duty police officer that noticed it and pulled chase. One of them pulled out a gun and shot the police officer, killing him. And then they did escape. They went on after they escaped. They went and sold the beer for drugs. I'm telling y'all, the system is not playing with these people anymore. So like I said, the story takes place in North Carolina. Let's go on and watch the news.
Coverage you can count on.
Right now at 6, new documents reveal more information about the motive in the shooting death of a Greensboro police officer. This is Sergeant Dale Nix. According to court papers, an 18-year-old who was stealing beer shot him and then sold the beer to buy drugs. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gerald Owens.
And I'm Ashley Rowe. The flowers and the tributes are pouring in for the officer, remembered as a devoted family man and a hero. WRAL's Sarah Kruger spoke to someone who has known him for years and shares the mark Nix had on the community.
A steady stream of people stopped by Greensboro Police Headquarters, praying, leaving flowers, and dropping off cards.
When you lose a loved one that was serving our community to make not only us safe, my children safe, your children safe, and the community safe, it's gut-wrenching.
Sergeant Dale Nix was off duty when he was killed, yet his sense to step in and do what was right was always on.
They're not off duty. They're never off duty.
Councilman Zach Matheny knew Sergeant Nix from his 23 years as an officer and his family's legacy of service. 6 members of Nix's family do or did serve in the local fire department. Matheny says Nix leaves behind a wife and teenage son.
He cared about this community, and if I know I can feel that he loved his family 10 times more than he loved this community.
2 18-year-olds and a 28-year-old face charges. According to court documents, teen Jameer Foster is the gunman. A warrant says he was trying to steal about $230 in beer from a Guilford County Sheetz, ultimately making off with several cases valued at roughly $83. And even after the murder, it says he worked with the other suspects to sell the stolen beer and buy drugs.
Crazy. You know, our goal, I don't make resolutions, but I do today, is to just be thankful for what we've got, be appreciative, and to love a little bit more.
All 3 suspects were taken into custody. Police haven't released much information about how or where they were arrested. They're all due in court tomorrow. Sarah Kruger, WRAL News, Greensboro.
After Sergeant Nix was shot, you probably saw your phone ping with 2 blue alerts. Those went into effect in North Carolina in 2016 and can be used whenever an officer is seriously hurt or killed to alert the public to be on the lookout for suspects. From what we can find, this was the first time it was utilized here.
Mr. Foster, first thing.
All right, guys. So that was the news that happened. So this is what happened before they caught them. Now the fact that they caught them, they're in court. Man, it don't look good. You guys are going to see the face of these characters when they notice what happens. And you know what's crazy? I just don't understand now. There's a lot of women doing some crazy crimes too. They be a part of a lot of crazy crimes. As you can see, one of them was a girl. And I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. But let's listen to what happened in court.
Let me say, do not make any statement. Anything you say can be used against you.
Jameer Foster, Zacharia Blackwell, and John Morrison each appeared over video, facing not only the judge, but also Police Chief Thompson, Mayor Nancy Vaughn, dozens of officers,
look how many people was there to come and see this.
Jameer Foster appeared first and is facing the heaviest possible sentence.
You're also charged with first-degree murder. That carries the maximum sentence of the death penalty or life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Don't cry now.
Prompting a reaction from him, Judge Tabitha Holliday quickly put down.
This is just a horrible thing.
I know
So don't say anything
Don't say
else.
nothing. She
Please
ain't trying
don't
to
say
hear none of
anything
that.
else.
She ain't playing. You notice it, right?
At this point, you're presumed innocent. That's the way our justice system works, and that's where we stand today.
Meanwhile, Blackwell and Morrison each could face more than 19
Look at
years in
this.
prison. In court today, we also heard new details on what led up to the shooting. According to the district attorney, Sergeant Nix frequented the sheets on Sandy Ridge Road in Colfax. On that day, the DA says Sergeant Nix was sitting outside at a table off duty when he noticed a car parked in a handicapped spot. It's unclear if he was in uniform, but the DA says he had his badge and a gun with him. The DA said Morrison and Foster each stole 5 cases of beer and went out to the car. And that's when investigators say Nix approached the driver's side of the car.
At that point, it's believed this individual pulled a handgun.
Look, he about to cry. Look at him.
In a moment of sympathy, Judge Holliday directly addressed the loss of Sergeant Nix to his widow and Greensboro police.
Tragedy doesn't even describe the senseless acts of violence that we see here today, and I'm very sorry for you and your family. My sincere condolences to your family and to the entire Greensboro Police Department family.
LLiNg coverage you can count on.
So guys, you see, right? You see what happened? He didn't notice that was going to come up. He didn't know that the death penalty fight was going to come up. When he heard her say that, he automatically switched. His face just looked like he was shocked. Come on, man. You know what you did was wrong. You know what you did was wrong. And man, I'm happy. Just give him what they should give him. If that's what's death penalty got to give him, then give it to him. That's what he deserved. He wanted to be a thug. He wanted to go out there, do the thug stuff, and he got it. And the crazy thing about it, one of the guys was 28 years old. You would think that guy right there would be like, hey, what you guys are doing is wrong. We got these two 18-year-olds committing these crazy crime with a 28-year-old guy. The girl probably was the getaway driver, which is crazy, and the 28-year-old guy was probably the passenger. But the crazy, because both of them went in the store. They both had like 5 cases. I don't know, how do you run out there with 5 cases of beer? They was managed, I think, to escape with, I think they was only worth $83 of beer that they was able to escape with. After they done shot the person, after they done shot the police officer, he probably told him, hey, I'm a cop. Knowing that he was a cop, you still shot him. And what you thought, they wasn't going to find you? Man, they found you and look what happened now. You super shocked. That's going to be my thumbnail when he's like, come on, guys, man. You threw your whole life away. Split of a second like this. This how quick you lost your life. Just like this. The other one's probably going to get like 20 years in prison. And at least they're going to be able to get out. So, at the end of the day, man, they all deserve what they got. I don't feel sorry for them at all. Because this could have been my family member that they killed. That man was just, he was off duty, but he was doing because he just wanted to protect his city and try to get idiots like that off the streets. Sucks, so he had to pay that with his life. They caught him, but he had to pay that with his life. So sucks. You see how many people was in the courtroom to show support? The city not playing. They came out to support this person, man. This is what I tell you, man. He was well known in the neighborhood too. I guess they know him, and he usually be at that store too. So that's another thing. It's crazy. Crazy. These young kids are doing some crazy stuff in the streets, man. And now the fact that they're getting caught, which is good. Just get rid of them. We don't need them no more on the streets. And I think he do deserve the death penalty. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I don't feel sorry for him. Because me feeling sorry for him gonna make it seem like, I kind of care. Nah, because I don't care. He knew what he was doing. He wasn't no child. 18 years old, you consider an adult. But I'm sure I'm hoping they happy with that result. He probably won't get the death penalty, but he probably be locked up for life. It's crazy, man. I'm Jay with the news, guys. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good one. Love y'all.